Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for some more Star Trek. Today I'm watching the episode called Dagger of the Mind. So thanks for joining me, give this video a like and let's get straight into it. Okay, that's a giant pill bottle.
Ready to beam down.
I guess they're sending down medical supplies.
Having trouble, gentlemen?
I just don't understand the problem.
They always seem to be having trouble with it.
I think you can take the time to lock this up first. I'll get a vault assignment.
Okay. Trying to sneak aboard. How was he not caught immediately? I think they gotta start putting some more people in this room. Just a little slap on the back of the head. I don't know what he's planning on doing up here on the ship, but I don't think it's going to work out well for him.
Exchanged cargo with penal colony on Tantalus 5. Have departed without going ashore.
Oh. The dude's just trying to escape prison.
Possibly hidden in the box we beamed up to you. Repeat, unable to locate one of our inmates.
How did they get inside the box in the first place?
All sections go to alert condition 3. We may have an intruder aboard. Intruder aboard.
Hey, you're from engineering.
Bridge, Section C, Deck 14.
Captain, Section C, Deck 14.
Yep, spotted immediately. Dude, you gotta check your doors and corners.
You Earth people glorify organized violence for 40 centuries. You imprison those who employ it privately.
And of course, your people found an answer.
You disposed of emotion, Doctor. Negative. Where there's no emotion, there's no motive for violence.
Okay.
Which one of you is the captain?
I'm Captain Kirk.
My name is Van Gelder.
Yeah, that dude's about to die.
I want your promise first. Your word that you won't take me back there to Tantalus.
I think that doctor's doing some shady stuff there. He sounded weird when they were communicating with him. I think that's the second time he's used that move. Where he kind of knocks him out by putting his hand on their shoulder. Somehow works.
What did you say your name was?
My name? My name is...
Yeah, he's dying.
I was the director of... at the Tantalus colony.
Okay.
I was assistant to...
Oh.
Well, I won't let you take me back. I'm not going. I'll die first. I'm not going. No. No. No.
Yeah, that dude really doesn't want to go back. They're definitely doing some shady stuff back there.
The full ID tape on him.
Committed to Tantalus colony when?
Assigned there 6 months ago as Dr. Adams' associate.
So there's a sign there.
Van Gelder felt he hadn't the moral right to expose another man to something he hadn't tried on his own person.
Tragedy, Doctor. That doesn't quite ring true.
Maybe they're trying to wipe out their emotions so they're not so violent anymore?
Dr. Adams has done more to revolutionize, to humanize prisons and the treatment of prisoners than all the rest of humanity had done in 40 centuries.
I'm guessing that doctor's been doing some stuff with their mind.
Something unusual is going on down there.
An assumption, Doctor.
I'm required to enter any reasonable doubts into my medical law. That requires you to answer in your law. Sorry, Jim.
Okay. He's gonna force him to take a look at it. See what's really going on down there.
Come down with a minimum staff. We're forced to limit outside contact as much as possible.
Affirmative, Doctor.
Whenever these places are doing some shady stuff, they always ask to only bring a few people so they can take care of them more easily. Hey, hello.
Dr. Helen Noel, Captain. Don't you remember? The Science Lab Christmas party?
Yes, I remember.
Dropped
Yes,
in.
yes, I remember.
Interesting things happen at a Christmas party.
Spock, you tell McCoy that she had better check out as the best assistant I ever had.
Okay, why? Is it too uncomfortable to have her there? They probably should have took Spock too.
Well, they came to us for rehabilitation and stayed on as a therapist. And a very good one, too, I might add.
I love my work.
Okay. I'm sure she does.
Part of our cure, if you will, Captain, is to bury the past. Why should a person go on living with unbearable memories if there's no necessity?
He definitely takes out their memories.
One doesn't like to talk about their personal failures, you know. So it's just an experiment that went wrong, I'm afraid.
May I see it?
They seem to be doing a lot of experiments down here with these convicts.
Device. Alive! Alive!
This room. What happens there?
Ah! Ah!
It's so hard to get information out of this guy.
A neural neutralizer. Experimental. Actually, we don't expect to get much use out of it at all.
Well, they've definitely been using it a lot.
It might do some good in the more violent cases.
Tranquilizers are fine, Captain. But to continually pump chemicals into a person's bloodstream.
Exactly my point, Helen.
Yeah, neither of those options seem pretty good.
Beam neutralizing has been experimented with on Earth, Captain. But I can assure you that Dr. Adams has not created a chamber of horrors here.
I didn't mean to suggest that he had.
I think the opposite. He definitely has.
Thank you.
That dude's out of it.
You will forget all you have heard. Remember any portion of it.
Literally the second that he left.
Van Gelder has made reference to a particular treatment room. The term was neural neutralizer.
Yes, he was injured there. I've seen the room.
I think Helen needs to take a better look at that room.
When do you plan to beam back up, Captain?
I think we'll spend the night here, Mr. Spock.
No! No!
He's definitely noticed something weird is going on with his staff. Because all his staff are definitely acting weird.
Right? Death.
Right, death. What does that meant to mean?
I must now use an ancient Vulcan technique to probe into Van Gelder's tortured mind.
Okay.
If there's the slightest possibility, it might help. I've never used it on a
You can
human.
read people's minds? Oh, that's interesting.
Saying is real or delusion,
It's a
we should try.
hidden, personal thing to the Vulcan people.
Our private lives. Now look, Spock. Jim Kirk could be in real trouble.
I don't think he's meant to use it on humans. Especially to invade someone's personal memories. I wonder what else he can do.
What did you think of the inmates we saw here this afternoon?
I thought they were happy. Well adjusted.
But a bit blank.
Okay. Yeah. She's not very observant.
But if you'd simply state any doubts you have to Dr. Adams
And if
himself-
he's lying, he'll continue to lie, and I won't find out a thing. The only way I can be sure is to see that machine at work.
Yeah, that's what she's here for. She's here to check things out, not take the doctor's word for anything.
He used it to erase our memories. Put his own thoughts there.
Okay. So he's not just erasing them, he's putting his own thoughts in there.
Our minds so blank, so open, that any thought he placed there became our thoughts.
Okay. Yeah, I think they've got enough information now.
And will you be able to determine if that beam is harming me in the slightest?
Yes, Captain. I know my profession.
I definitely wouldn't be sitting in that seat.
You know, when we finally get through this, I'd like to locate and raid a kitchen somewhere.
I put that suggestion in your mind, Captain. I said simply that you were hungry.
Remarkably effective for a device that Dr. Adams was going to abandon.
Yep.
I think we should try this again.
I don't think they should try it
something
anymore.
An unusual suggestion.
They've already proved that it does more than what they said it did.
You swept me off my feet and carried me to your cabin.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Captain, if you cruise off, you carry me here.
She's implanting a memory of them two together. Yep. I knew something stupid was going to happen. I knew he sat in that seat for way too long.
And now your communicator. Drop it on the floor.
It's already too late for this doctor. Spock and Dr. McCoy has already figured it out. Making him mad.
Do you remember the pain? And then his voice? Remember?
Okay. He kind of remembers. That's such a big error.
Might lead to the power supply. Short-circuited, it would cut off the security force field.
Looks like he's still mostly got his mind intact. Well, I guess it takes many treatments before it sticks completely. And no one ever checks the corners. Well, that seems like a bad idea. Well, at least you didn't get electrocuted.
Find that girl.
The little chop things they do is funny. Hopefully he does enough time for someone to beam down. Okay. That's what I thought was going to happen to her. Okay. Getting a taste of his own medicine. It's going to wipe his memory.
Darling, are you all right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this isn't right, Captain. Dr. Adams did this to you.
He's got some leftover memories.
Dr. Adams.
Yeah.
Dr. Adams.
He didn't realize.
Power came on.
He's dead, Captain.
The
Okay.
machine was not high enough to kill him.
I was expecting that.
Can you imagine the mind emptied by that thing without even a tormentor for company?
I understand.
I don't really. Why did he die? Because it was alone and empty? I guess. I can see his mind shutting down, but his body should have kept going.
It was from Van Gelder. He thought you'd like to know the treatment room had been dismantled, the equipment destroyed.
Hopefully they stop experimenting with that thing on Earth too. Alright guys, there we have it. Dagger of the mind. I wonder if we'll see Helen again. Because Kirk still has that implanted memory of her. So those two definitely have a connection. Might be a bit awkward the next time they meet. Yeah, this episode we had another mad scientist. We've had a couple so far in the series. They do always seem to end up dying. But anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.